Here we are now in the second inning as the Oaks will come up to bat. It'll be Landon West, the catcher, leading things off for the Oaks, the rising junior at Rice U. As Cody Turner heads out to the mound for his second inning of work, and Landon West looks at a fastball upstairs. 2-0 is from Cody Turner, the two-way player for the Arroyo Seco Saints. We've seen him as the designated hitter, a rising junior at Lee University. As West draws ball 4. So first base or second base runner for the Oaks is a walk from West. Cody Turner, he's transferring to Lee University after he spent his first 2 years at Antelope Valley College. Brings up Tyler Hawley. Well, if we turn the clock back to in the top of the first inning with a 2-run home run that at the time made the score 3-0 in favor of the Oaks. Saints would tie it later in the 6th at 3. Relinquished lead after that. It's a fastball strike on the inside corner. Well, Tyler Hawley leads the Oaks in home runs with 3. Tyler Hawley leads the Oaks in home runs with 3 this season. And had he hit his third sooner, he might have been in the home run season. And had he hit his third sooner, he might have been in the home run derby. That one misses upstairs. It's 1 ball and 1 strike on Tyler Hawley, batting .282. He's now batting .282. He's now played in, this is his 12th game that he's played in. The 1-2. Misses down and away. It's an even 2-2 count on Johnson with Cody Turner on the bump. Well, we've seen Turner, he's got some gas and heat on the mound. Saw him come in the first time these two teams played each other on the road. The Oaks gave him plenty of trouble in the 1 inning that he pitched. 2-2 is grounded left side. 2-2 is grounded left side. Jax Ryan boots it. Well, that took a last hit. He's not able to. He's not able to pick it up. And so the Oaks now have the bases loaded with nobody out.
Yeah, tough play right there for Jax Ryan. Now his second error already of the day. And so the Oaks with an opportunity to take advantage of the Saints' mistakes, but they've also been able to load the bases here.
Yeah, second inning in a row we've seen an error from Ryan as Jake Schwartz is the batter. He takes a fastball inside. Well, if we turn the clock back to last Saturday, Jake Schwartz in the top of the 8th inning gave the Oaks the lead with a laser shot home run to right field. Made it a 4-3 ball game. The Oaks would score 3 more in the 9th inning as he takes a fastball on the outside corner, and those 3 runs all came on 1 play on a soft chopper to third by Brady Hewitt. And the third baseman, it was Ryan, just threw it over the head of Medella. Chopper to the right side. Medella will come home for the force, and they are able to get West at home for the forced as Johnny Garber is able to keep his foot on the bag. 1 out.
Yeah, it's a heads-up play right there by first baseman Levi Medella. Understands that bases are still going to be loaded, but might as well have it with 1 out and still 0 runs.
That does keep the force play in order. So here now is Zach Mora. I mentioned Mora was not originally going to be the starting shortstop, but Gonzalez, a last-minute change. As there's a fly ball foul to the right side, 0-1, and so there's still no score in this ball game as the Conejo Oak bases full of Oaks with 1 out. That misses in the dirt for ball 1. The count is now even at 1. Well, we've got Tyler Hawley at third, Nolan Johnson at second, and Jake Schwartz at first, all with 1 out. Still no score in this ball game. 1-1. Fastball just misses a little bit low for ball 2. It's 2 balls and 1 strike on Zach Mora. Bases loaded with 1 out. Saints got a key force play at the plate. Let's see what else they can do. The 2-1. Swung on and missed. Count is now even at 2 on Zach Mora.
Yeah, probably just a swing he wants back. Really chased the ball pretty much in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases loaded, 1 out. Tie game, no score. Grounded to the right side. Medella knocks it down, throws home for the force. And again, that's all they'll get, as Garber is able to hold on long enough to record the out, as fell out of his glove on the transfer, as the umpire was saying.
Yeah, pretty much just pitch and catch right now between Medella and Garber, as both the past 2 batters in the Oaks and Schwartz and Moore pretty much just hit a soft grounder to first base. And Medella just not wanting to give up runs this early and okay with the being bases loaded.
So here now is Cade Falskin, the 9-hitter, with Johnson at third, Schwartz at second, and Mora at first. Chop to the right side. Medella is able to scoop it and step on first, so how about that? Oaks load the bases with nobody out, but Turner is able to require the next 3 basically the same way each time on groundouts. We'll head to the bottom of the second as it's still no score. We'll be right back. Bottom of the second inning, Saints will come up to bat. Levi Medella, the first baseman, will step to the plate. Medella, one of 7 Saints All-Stars from yesterday's game. And he had a very productive second inning, as he was responsible for all 3 outs there at first base. And he steps in there against Charlie Decker in his second inning of the day. First pitch, a fastball strike on the outside corner to Medella, 0-1. Well, Levi Medella batting .304 on the season, playing in his 24th game. Has 28 hits, 3 doubles. As he takes one in the dirt for a ball. He's got 16 RBIs on the season. He's also stolen 4 bases. One ball and 1 strike on Medella. Decker deals, and there's a fly ball foul, twisting to the right side. That was home run distance, but way on the right side of the foul pole. So he got out in front of that one, and we do apologize for the stream glitches that you may or may not be seeing right now. We're streaming, but it may cut in and out here and there, is what we're understanding, as Medella swings and misses for Charlie Decker's 3rd strikeout of the day. 1 gone.
Yeah, Charlie Decker has started another great game here for the Oaks. He's been one of their more consistent pitchers, a great guy to start the week, especially now with just 2 weeks left, and now it's pitcher v. pitcher.
Yes, Cody Turner double dipping as the pitcher and the designated hitter. So he steps up to the plate here. Turner faced Devin Wilkes in the home run derby yesterday. Turner himself hit 7 home runs. As Turner lifts one in the air to center field, Tommy Kendlinger to his right is able to make the catch in the gap for the second out.
Yeah, great play right there by Tommy Gooden. You know, he's on the run, but consistently keeping his eyes on that ball. Is able to make the out right there, showing off his range.
Well, that now brings up Johnny Garber for the Saints. Garber, the starting catcher, gets his first looks here against Charlie Decker. Looks at a ball downstairs, 1 ball, no strikes. Garber batting .229 on the season so far. He's got 11 hits. He's drove home 8 runs, and he grounds one to short. Zach Mora takes the hop, throws to first. 1-2-3 inning for Charlie Decker. So we now head to the 3rd inning, still no score. We'll be right back. Oaks will come up to bat here in the top of the 3rd inning, top of the order. Due up for the Conejo Oaks, Tommy Kendlinger leading things off just as he did to start off this game. Kendlinger grounded out back to the mound his first time up, and he gets his second at bat right here against Cody Turner. Well, Tommy Kendlinger takes a fastball outside. Kendlinger, a rising senior at Biola University, where he transferred after 2 years at Allen Hancock College. As a junior at Biola, he went 45 for 176, batted .256. 1-0 is in the air to right field. That one's heading back to the wall. At the wall, that ball is gone! Tommy Kendlinger, with one swing of the bat, crushes that ball the other way to right center and gets his first home run of the summer. That ball just kept going out there in the gap, and both Williams and Milto gave it a ride, but went straight over, and Oaks on top 1-0.
Yeah, best Williams could do was look at that ball fly over center field, and a great piece of hitting right there by Tommy Kendlinger, who has certainly showcased his power all season long, but finally gets the long ball to go.
Yeah, that one was hit hard and fast. As First pitch misses downstairs to Lucas Danuitz. Well, Danuitz reached on an error his first time up, but would then be picked off at first base. 1-0. Misses downstairs. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Lucas Danuitz, about to be a 3-year player at Cal Lutheran. The 1-0. Misses upstairs. It's now 3 balls and no strikes on Danuitz.
Kendlinger is now the 7th guy this season for the Oaks to hit a home run.
Fastball right on the inside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike. Three balls and 1 strike on Danuitz.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about the Saints, but the Oaks love to absolutely hit home runs. That's their 5th home run in 5 games between the Saints.
Danuitz draws ball 4. Yeah, and here's a guy who has hit one of those home runs, Jacob Galloway, back on June 24th. A 2-run bomb over the right center field fence. Way over, for that matter.
Yeah, he pretty much started the cycle of Oaks to hit home runs. It was Jax Jimenez just the very next day that got one at George Sparky Anderson Field, and the last 3 have been here at Jackie Robinson Field, where so far this season the Oaks are 2-0.
Galloway fouls that one away, 0-1. Yeah, that's the thing about this Oaks team. They have been, they started off dropping their first 3 games on the road against the Foresters, the Barons, and 2 games against the Barons. The 0-1. Ooh, that sounded like it hit right off the helmet. Well, they're going to check on Galloway. Out comes the trainer, Yoshi Shiratori. Well, that's what helmets are for.
Yeah, that's scary. I mean, we've only seen a few guys get hit in the helmet this season, but you never like to see that. I mean, there's not a ton of protection on those batting helmets, especially when there's a fastball traveling right at the head. And yeah, he's going to take his time, be tended to by the trainer, and looks like he's all good. But nonetheless, something certainly to keep an eye on. That's now the 5th time he's been hit by a pitch this season. I believe that's the first time he's been hit in the head. Seen him get hit in the knee and the ankles a few times.
Well, that brings up Landon West, as first 3 have reached. A home run by Kendlinger, a walk to Danuitz, and Galloway gets hit. Well, now it's Landon West who steps to the plate. Shows Bunny, bunts it right into the glove of Johnny Garber for a strike. Well, West, he drew a walk his first time up. He was the first to bat in that inning when the Oaks loaded the bases with nobody out and did not score that inning. But the Oaks have opened up this inning with a home run from Kendlinger. Yo, 1. Misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike.
The Oaks with an opportunity here to add more to their lead, and Landon West has certainly come on the scene recently and was an alternate in the All-Star game. Didn't make any appearances. Was a late add after we saw some injury to a South player, so he stepped in.
That one is popped up backwards. Foul. Johnny Garber, the catcher, is able to make the catch on the warning track. So nice play by Garber, and there is out number 1.
Yeah, good job by Garber. I mean, that ball was hit pretty high into foul territory. And a good play right just near the dugout of the Oaks.
And now brings up Tyler Hawley for the Oaks. He singled through the left side his first time up, and up until Kendlinger hit his home run, that had been the only hit the Oaks had gotten. So 2 on with 1 out. And the first pitch misses down and away for ball 1.
Yeah, last time we saw Hawley versus Saints was back on Sunday, where he went 1 for 4 with a single and a strikeout. The game before that, though, you already talked about that home run in the first inning, sent it over center field, pretty much similar to what Kendlinger did.
Popped up in the air to left field. Jackson Reed is underneath it and makes the catch. Everybody holds up. So there's a big second out for the Saints.
Yeah, Daniewicz was testing it. I think he saw just where the position of that fly ball was hit out into left field, and smart not to make the jump, but he pretty much got all the way to third base and retreated back.
Brings up Nolan Johnson, who reached on an error his first time up. So 2 on with 2 outs as Cody Turner looks to finish off this third inning. Fastball gets the lower part of the zone for a strike.
Yeah, it was a good framing job by Garber. That initially looked like a ball, but he was able to pull it up into the strike zone, and the ump respecting the game of Garber.
Yeah, Johnson was seemingly a little surprised by that one. And the 0-1. Misses outside for a ball. Count is even at 1. Well, Nolan's brother Nate Johnson has one of the Oaks home runs this season. As it's an even 1-1 count on Johnson with 2 outs and 2 runners on base.
Be a perfect time to get his first RBI of the season.
1-1 is in the dirt, blocked by Garber, heading to third, and safe is Daniewicz. Galloway holds it first. Daniewicz takes advantage of his speed and is able to take third on, well, that would be a stolen base right there. The ball did not get by, just took third.
Yeah, that was strong base running from Daniewicz. Really ran the gamble, and when Garber knew that it was coming, but Danny was just a tad faster.
2-1 is slapped foul to the left side. It's now an even 2-2 count on Nolan Johnson. Yeah, to your point, Johnson would love to get his first RBI of the season here with 2 outs in this third inning. Oaks are up 1-0.
Yeah, anything out, if he can put anything into play in the outfield, I mean, Daniewicz, we already saw speed once.
2-2, it misses upstairs, and now the count runs full on Johnson. Well, Devin Wilkes in the home run derby last night at the All-Star game is not in the starting lineup tonight. Also got a big hit in the All-Star game. Runner goes, and a foul ball to the right side. Still 3-2. Devin Wilkes came up with the key hit late in the ballgame yesterday. It was a 2 RBI single off the bat of Wilkes, which made it a 7-2 game at that point.
Yeah, he was showing off all day long, even in the home run derby.
He made the most of his first All-Star appearance. That one is fouled off by Johnson into the ground. So still a full count.
I'll let him know. Here you go.
Well, Cody Turner really laboring to end this third inning. Longest he's gone, seemingly even after the bases loaded inning. Full count. Galloway runs, and it's fouled off to the left side.
Yeah, and Johnson's really making him work for it. Past few have been fouled off, and Johnson just waiting for his pitch and see what Turner has in the arsenal.
Three-two is chopped up the middle. Nice play over at second, and the throw to first. In time! Boy, what a nice play at second base by Jacob Freer. As he backhanded the ball up the middle, threw to first. Medella just able to keep his foot on the bag for the third out. Well, this long top of the third is over, and we head now to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Oaks. We'll be back.
Arroyo Seco Saints is number 8, Jackson Reed.
Jackson Reed will lead it off for the Arroyo Seco Saints, the starting left fielder. And just this past week or two, playing in his first appearances as he gets his first looks against Charlie Decker. Decker, in his third inning of work, has had an outstanding season on the mound, as Reed fouls that one off to the left side, and it will fly out of play. Well, Jackson Reed, batting .250 on the season. This is his 5th appearance this summer, as he has 3 hits, has scored 3 runs in 12 at-bats. He's walked twice. He's got 1 RBI. And the 0-1. Misses down and away for a ball, 1-1. Well, this is Reed's 3rd appearance against the Oaks, so 3 of his 5 have been against the Conejo Oaks. Most recently, he went hitless against the Oaks on July 13th, this past Sunday. Got a couple of hits the night before, though, on July 12th. 1-1. There's a fly ball in the air to left center field. It's carrying out, but it's going to be caught by Jake Schwartz near the warning track. 1 out.
Yeah, great play right there by Schwartz. The outfield for the Oaks has been kept busy early on into this game, and for them, pretty routine fly balls that they've had to make, but staying active with now Jax Ryan up.
So Jax Ryan, the shortstop for the Saints. We've seen him at third, and we've seen him at short. As he fouls that one to the right side, and it gets out of play. Well, Ryan, responsible for a couple of errors on the Saints before his first at-bat, but steps into today batting .205 on the season. He's got 16 hits, including 9 RBIs. Has walked 13. The 0-1, an oops check swing foul ball. So no balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, luckily for Jax Ryan, those 2 errors didn't cost any runs in those first and second innings. It's just the Tommy Kenlinger solo shot in the third that has been the difference maker.
That one misses downstairs. It's now 1-2 on Jax Ryan.
That's also been a problem for the Saints. They came into this game with 47 team errors, which ranks them 3rd among all California collegiate teams.
1-2 misses low and away. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So kind of similar to the issues we've seen with the Oaks in the infield kind of come into picture right now for the Saints.
And we saw a couple of Oaks errors last night in the All-Star game as well, even though the South ended up winning that game as Jax Ryan fouls off another to the left side. Gets past the Saints head coach and founder Aaron Milam, who was the manager of the CCL South last night alongside David Solis. Other coaches in the dugout included Bill Pintard for the Santa Barbara Foresters, as well as Ken Landro. So that one misses downstairs. 3 balls and 2 strikes. We've got a full count on Jax Ryan. So Ryan goes from an 0-2 to a 3-2 count as Charlie Decker looks to put him away. 3-2. Down and in, ball 4, so a 1-out walk to Jax Ryan. That is the first walk allowed by Charlie Decker.
Yeah, it'd be his 9th of the season, but just good patience right there from Jax Ryan, not really chasing anything. You know, Decker not the fastest the batter really work, and especially with his slider that he has, always trying to make the batter chase. But right there, Jax Ryan stays patient and able to get with the walk, now his 14th of the season.
There's a line drive to center field. Tommy Kenlinger comes on to make the catch. Well, that was well struck by Noah Williams in center field, but also equally well timed by Kenlinger. And we've talked about his range time and time again. It is a good one.
Yeah, pretty much just had to charge towards that from his center field post and was able to make the play, and now brings up an all-star Trotter Enright.
Well, Trotter Enright went down swinging his first time up. Got the start in the All-Star game last night, one of 7 Saints who was on the team. So there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd inning, 1-0 Oaks. First pitch. Misses in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes. Well, the 7 Saints who were in the All-Star game last night include Trotter Enright, left-handed pitcher Zach Erdman, Lane Hayworth, Levi Medella, Joey Milto, Nolan McCracken, and Cody Turner. There goes Ryan, the pitch. Outside throw down to second, not quite in time. And Jax Ryan now with his 9th stolen base of the season.
Yeah, ball just got there a little bit too late. But I'll say this on Trotter Enright, just noticing from watching that All-Star game, he is someone that, you know, he's not always going to put up the numbers. I mean, he has the numbers this season, batting .343, 20 runs, and 35 hits, which leads the team, but an extremely good communicator.
Pitch to Enright, a swing and a miss. It's now 2-1 on the Saints' 3rd baseman.
And that goes a long way as, I think, someone that we see him at third base. He played shortstop for the South Division yesterday, and just every time he was up to bat, he was on deck, just consistently communicating. You can't really...
A swing and a miss by Enright. He foul-tipped that one into the glove of Landon West. It's now an even 2-2 count on Trotter Enright as Jax Ryan stands on third, representing the tying run for the Saints. It was quite a long 3rd inning that Saints dealt with defensively with Turner on the mound. Bounce to the right side. Johnson takes the hop, tosses to first, and they are able to get Trotter and Wright to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, one walk. And we now head to the 4th inning. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. We head now to the top of the 4th inning where Jake Schwartz will lead things off for the Oaks. He bounced into a fielder's choice his first time up. It's the bottom of the order due up here in the top of the 4th as we are now a third of the way through this ball game. 3 innings done, 1-0 Oaks. Cody Turner enters his 4th inning of work. And the first pitch on the way to Schwartz. There's a strike that hits the outer part of the zone, 0-1. Well, if we go back to that 2nd inning, the Oaks loaded the bases with nobody out, and then Turner was essentially able to retire the next 3 without a run. As that one misses downstairs for a ball, it's now 1 ball and 1 strike. Turner deals. There's a ground base hit. So Jake Schwartz gets a leadoff knock, and for the Oaks, that would be their 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, good piece of hitting right there by Jake Schwartz as he gets now his 18th hit of the season. It's a good way to get some confidence back at the plate for Jake Schwartz, who just has 1 hit before that in the past 9 at-bats.
Well, that now brings up Zach Mora, the shortstop, and shows bunt, pulls it back. The pitch misses upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Well, Zach Mora batting 184 on the season. He's got 9 hits so far this season. 1-0. Fouled straight back against the screen. 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, again, hard to believe we're in week season. I mean, 6+ weeks have just gone by too fast. Misses upstairs for a ball. Still got 1 more week of regular season play, and one opponent that the Oaks have yet to play that they will play next week is the San Luis Obispo Blues. 2 balls and 1 strike. Turner deals. Fastball misses just a little bit inside. It's now a 3-1 count on Mora.
Yeah, it's one of those feelings where it seems so quick that it's here, but then you kind of think back and it's like, wow, we've really done 30 games and each one has been great for the Oaks.
And everyone's come a long way, both on and off the field. 3-1 and misses inside for ball 4, so a walk to Mora.
Number 22, Cade Falskin.
And that brings up Cade Falskin for the Oaks. He grounded out to first base his first time up. That ended the second inning after Turner, he had loaded the bases with nobody out. Next two bounced into fielder's choice force outs at home. Then he was able to top it off by getting Falskin to ground out, and he bats for the second time today. At first, Schwartz at second with nobody out. Falskin showing bunt. Pulls it back, and he takes a high fastball, 1-0. Trying to lure the infield in and then potentially hit it past them. Seemingly Falskin's motive there. So a 1-0 count. It's 1-0 Oaks, courtesy of the man on deck. Bunted to the left side, and it hops foul. So it's a 1-1 count. Trotter Enright charged that one very well. He wisely let it go foul. Well, the Oaks trying to get some insurance against Cody Turner. We've got a chance to do it here. 1-1 on Falskin, showing bunt again.
He's gonna pull back.
And he pulls back just at the last second, and it's outside for a 2-1 count.
Well, every game down the stretch for the Oaks is certainly very important. They're one game behind the first-seeded Santa Barbara Foresters, but played some great baseball in the past 2 weeks. They're currently on a 7-game win streak. They're now 18-11. It's a game.
2-1, a swing and a miss. It's now an even 2-2 count on Cade Falskin. Well, Saints have against the Oaks.
Yeah, the Oaks have had their number quite all season, and Saints really just trying to find some rhythm at the end of the season right now. They've kind of been on a slump.
2-2, grounded to the right side. Freer to second for one. Throw to first will not be made. So it is a fielder's choice. They get the middleman. So it's now runners at the corners with one out as Jake Schwartz able to advance to third. And Falskin reaches first.
Yeah, just trying to get one out there if you're the Saints. And looked like Ryan tried to turn it for two, but made the decision not to throw the ball right there.
That now brings up Tommy Kenlinger, who drilled a solo shot to right center field. His first time up, and a check. It gets past Medella. Coming to the plate is Schwartz. Falskin is on his way now to third, as the ball appeared to have gone out. Well, a costly play. Cody Turner, he's got a good pickoff mood, but made a poor throw to Medella, and that's going to be an error charged on Turner. That's the third Saint error of the day.
Yeah, a few times now we've just seen the connection, whether it's between pitcher, shortstop, and first baseman Levi Medella, just not be on the same time. And right there, yeah, Cody Turner just with an ill-advised throw, and leads to the second run of the day for the Oaks.
Well, now that first base is open, that pulls the infield in for the Saints, as it's 0-1 now on Kenlinger. Ground ball to short. Coming home and out is Falskin.
Yeah, it was a good try. We actually saw Falskin steal home versus the Foresters, and he was able just to get home in the nick of time right there. That was a heads-up play by Jax Ryan. Pretty much read all the way what was going to happen. So a fielder's choice for Kendlinger.
Yeah, great anticipation there by Jax Ryan as Saints cut down a potential extra run at the plate. It's still 2-0 Oaks as Lucas Danuit steps to the plate. He looks at it in one. Well, Daniel an error and has also walked. Another good pickoff move by Turner, but Kendlinger gets back safely. It's an 0-1 count on Danuitz with two outs. 0-1. That gets past Garber, and Kenlinger will go to second. Well, that hit off the tip of the glove of Johnny Garber and just went right past him. And that allowed Kenlinger, with his speed easily, to get to second base.
Yeah, it's now a few defensive miscues for the Saints. Really, they're finding themselves in Schmid, and the Oaks just rightfully so have been able to capitalize.
Strike. Turner delivers. And Daniewicz looks at a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes now on. Jacob Galloway waits on deck for the Oaks. With 2 outs, it's 2-0 Oaks. 1-2, there's a shot foul. So still 1-2 on Daniewicz. Lucas Daniewicz at Cal Lutheran has served as the cleanup hitter for the past 2 years. So he's dealing with a 1-2 count. Turner, he delivers. A swing and a miss. So a strikeout ends the 4th inning, and we'll see if Turner continues after that. It is 2-0 Oaks as we head now to the bottom of the 4th inning. Stay tuned. Well, here we are now in the bottom of the 4th inning. Joey Milto, one of 7 All-Stars for the Saints, leading things off in this bottom of the 4th inning. Saints have yet to get on the board. And Charlie Decker enters his 4th inning of work. Decker currently working with 3 strikeouts. First pitch. Right side. Falskin throws to first for the out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Brings up Jacob Freer, the second baseman.
Yeah, routine play right there. And Milto was someone I was actually shocked we didn't see in the home run derby. He has 4 on the season, leading the team, is second in the California Collegiate League. Right there, just hits out into a ground out.
So there's 1 down as Jacob Freer 0 for 1 on the day with a line out to short. A fastball strike on the lower part of the zone, 0-1. Well, this Saints team, we've seen their offense get going in the past couple games against the Oaks, and a lot of times they come up short of scoring. Misses low for a ball, 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, we talked about it before, but yesterday we saw the Saints early on in the game. Their best chance to score, one of their best chances in that 2nd inning when they put 2 runners on. So that one misses low and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. Well, last time the Saints hosted the Oaks, it was in the bottom of the first when they put 2 on with nobody out, and they couldn't score in that first inning. 2-1. Right side. Nolan Johnson. Underhand toss to Decker for the out.
Yeah, good job by Johnson on the transfer to Decker. We saw an earlier one where he went a little high. Decker not as tall as Johnson. Right there, that one was pretty easy play done right there.
Brings up Levi Medella for the Arroyo Seco Saints. He was a strikeout victim his first time up. And he steps in here against Charlie Decker. So 2 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Medella will look like to keep the inning going. First pitch. Chopper up the middle. Cut off by Mora. Throw to first. Mora as he sprinted up the middle to cut off that ball and take care of Medella. 1-2-3 inning for Decker. We head to the 5th inning. Stay tuned. Top of the 5th inning, the Oaks will come up to bat. Jacob Galloway will step to the plate. And Galloway 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out, and he was hit by a pitch his last time. And the new pitcher for the Arroyo Seco Saints is Mason McDonald. McDonald from Cal State San Marcos is 1-1 on the season, making his 9th pitching appearance, all in relief. He struck out 14 batters so far. Has walked 10, allowed 2 hits, has pitched in 11 and a third innings. And he deals the first pitch outside to Jacob Galloway. 1 ball and no strikes.
Yeah, played in 2025 at Cal State San Marcos and 12 appearances, had a 2-1 record.
There's a fastball that misses high and away, and yeah, McDonald was previously also at Cal State Bakersfield, Fullerton College, and Bellevue College. That one misses upstairs. It's now a 3-0 count on Galloway. Oaks with a 2-0 lead as Saints so far have been held quietly. And a 4-pitch walk to Galloway to start off the 5th inning. Well,
Yep.
Cody Turner went 4 innings, allowed 2 runs. One of those runs was unearned. As it'll be Landon West stepping to the plate. The walk and a pop out. As Mason McDonald lead-off walk. That one misses up and in, very close to hitting West in the helmet, as we saw Galloway got hit in the helmet in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, both of softball at Hawaii University.
It's now a 2-0 count on Landon West. We saw the Oaks score in the 3rd and 4th innings, a run apiece each inning. 2 balls and no strikes. McDonald deals. Fastball misses just a little bit low. It's now 3-0 on West.
To begin this inning for McDonald. And 8th would be back-to-back walks.
3-0. Back-to-back walks on 8 straight balls to start the inning. Well, that forces a visit to the mound. Just trying to get McDonald to get back in the zone and just play catch with his catcher.
Yeah, and the way that Charlie Decker has pitched today, just allowing 1 hit. Certainly the Saints can't allow a lot more offense from the Oaks, or it's going to be a tough game to come back from.
Well, that brings up Tyler Hawley for the Oaks, who is 1 for 2 with a single his first time up. Nobody out, 2 runners on. It's 2-0 Oaks. Hawley looks at an off-speed strike that catches the zone. 0-1. Well, Tyler Hawley has 3 home runs on the season. He's hit a home run against Orange County, Santa Barbara, and the Saints. The 0-1. That one is fouled off to the left side. It's now 0-2 on Tyler Hawley.
Yeah, first player that we've seen hit back-to-back home runs season. It was started versus the Forsters last Friday, and then, yeah, versus the Saints last Saturday.
No balls and nobody out. Oh, 2. Downstairs, it's now 1-2 on Hawley. Well, that would be the 9th ball thrown this inning from McDonald. He just looks to get back into this one and throw strikes. 1 ball and 2 strikes. There's a fly ball high and deep to right field. Milto back at the wall. That one is gone. Tyler Hawley with a 3-run home run the opposite way. And Hawley with his team-leading 4th home run of the season makes it a 5-0 game.
And does Tyler Hawley like playing the Saints or what? It's now his 2nd home run of the season versus the Saints. And that was absolutely crushed. I mean, that was halfway up the netting out there in right center field. And we don't have our track man, but I could tell you that was long gone. And that's got to feel good for the Oaks, who have now put themselves in prime position right here with 0 outs.
Over the head of Johnson. Yeah, that was, I mean, McDonald, he was having trouble early on with walking the first 2 on 8 straight pitches and was able to throw strikes to Hawley, but Hawley took him deep. Off-speed pitch, there's a strike on the inside corner, while Mason McDonald just has to wake up from a nightmare here, as he's allowed 3 runs this inning. Misses downstairs. It's now 2-1 on 2-1. Misses downstairs. It's now 3-1.
A little bit too late to make a case to be a home run derby participant, but man, has he been active.
Off speed, swung on and missed. Yeah, I mean, as I mentioned earlier, he's, him now having 4 home runs on the season. Had he taken the lead in home runs earlier in the season, I would have probably seen him in the home run derby. Full count. Walk of the inning from McDonald. Well, 3 runs have scored in this inning, and Holly's home run was the only hit so far. That now brings up Jake Schwartz, but from have a mound visit from Saints pitching coach. It's a time to just buckle down. I mean, Mason McDonald has not been able to record an out this inning yet.
Yeah, it's not the second time in a game this season the Oaks have had 2 home runs, and just last Saturday versus the Saints, it was their first time when Jake Schwartz and Tyler Hawley went deep. Schwartz now at the plate. 0 for 2. Reached on a, or I should say 1 for 2. Reached on a fielder's choice. Had a single and has a run. That was brought in from the arid pitch by Cody Turner, or pickoff attempt by Cody Turner at first base. But in the Oaks' last time at Jackie Robinson Field today, they are letting their name be known.
We've got a 5. That one misses downstairs to Jake Schwartz. 1 ball and no strikes. Well, Nolan Johnson, the 3rd walk of the inning, stands at first base. Still nobody out in this top of the 5th inning. And a swing, and Schwartz foul tips it into the glove. 1-1. Still nobody out in this inning. Jake Schwartz, he's previously hit a home run at this ballpark last Saturday, and he rips one through the right side for a base hit. Johnson will hold at second. And that's the 2nd hit of this inning, and 6th Oak to reach base as Jake Schwartz singles to right. And the Oaks keep the train moving.
Yeah, that train is certainly moving, and it's not looking like it's stopping anytime soon, as long as there's still 0 outs in this inning, and now 2 runners on base brings up Zach Mora, who has 9 hits on the season, but 4 of those have been doubles.
There's a strike on the outer part of the zone, 0-1. Well, the batter now, Zach Mora, he is 0 for 1. He's bounced into a fielder's choice and walked. Misses in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike. We've seen Mora at 3rd and short throughout the season, as the Oaks have 2 runners on with nobody out. Here's the 1-1. That one is fouled off to the left side.
Yeah, it's the most runs that McDonald has given up this season, all the way, or since all 4 being earned. It was his 1 loss of the season with his 1-1 record.
One ball and 2 strikes on Mora, with Johnson at second and Schwartz at first, and Mora takes one low and away. The count is now even at 2.
You have to wonder if the Saints are just going to kind of let him keep playing. I mean, there is action in the bullpen.
Two balls and 2 strikes. Misses high and inside, and the count now runs full. 3-2 on Morrow with nobody out. The Oaks currently have 4 insurance runs. Full count pitch. Swung on and missed. And a much needed strikeout for the first out.
Yeah, just got more to chase outside. But still just 1 out for the Saints really means the Oaks are still plenty in business. Currently they're open 24/7 with 5 runs.
There's 1 out. Cade Falskin now at the plate. 2 on and 1 out. There's a strike on the outside corner. No balls and 1 strike, and so Johnson at second and Schwartz at first. Falskin is 0 for 2 on the day. The 0-1. Misses high and outside. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, Cade Falskin just recently come into Cal Poly Slow. Playing for the Mustangs now after a freshman season at Oregon State. Over there in Corvallis, Oregon.
1-1. Hits the lower part of the zone. 1-2.
I have a feeling he's going to enjoy himself a little bit more in Slow. I mean, talked to him before this game, just asked what life was like and living in Corvallis, and pretty much said during the season there is quite nothing to do. It is a small town in Oregon, as are both college towns in Eugene and Corvallis, where Oregon plays.
1-2 swung on and missed. 2 outs. Now brings up Tommy Kenlinger. He is 1 for 3 on the day with a solo homer to right center field. That came back in the 3rd inning, as the Oaks have scored 3 in this top of the 5th. Thus far, at least. And the first pitch to Kenlinger. Misses low and away for a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, the Oaks are up to 12 home runs on the season. They came in with 10, and they were among all California Collegiate League teams. But recently, they've just been hitting more home runs and more home runs, as Tyler Hawley has 3 in the past 5 games.
There's a fastball strike on the inside corner, 1-1. Yeah, Hawley's the first of that was his home run against the Santa Barbara Foresters on the road. A game. There's a ground ball to short. Ryan makes the throw to second for the force, and that ends a long 5th inning. Oaks bat 8 batters as we now head to the bottom of the 5th. 5-0 Oaks. Stay tuned.
Seco Saints is number 32.
We're about halfway through this game now. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Cody Turner will lead it off for the Saints. Turner flew out to left center field his first time up. He pitched 4 innings for the Arroyo Seco Saints, so his day on the mound is done, but he's relieved by Mason McDonald, who did not fare much better.
Yeah, that was a tough first inning he was thrown into, and back-to-back walks and then a home run. Just not the ideal way to start an appearance on the mound. Eventually got 3 outs and was able to leave 2 stranded, but those 3 runs were very impactful in this game, as it's now a 5-0 lead for the Oaks.
Turner behind in the count, 0-2, and Saints behind 5 runs. They need to get on the board soon. The 0-2. Fastball just a little off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Well, Cody Turner, we have not seen him go deep on the season, although he was in the home run derby. A 1-2. There's a fly ball in the air to right center field, and it carries Kendlinger back to the warning track, and he makes the catch for the first out.
Yeah, he hit that hard and high, but just fell short just at the 364. Pretty much fence right there, as Kendlinger had to go all the way back to the wall to make the play. But inches away from getting his first home run.
That brings up Johnny Garber now. He grounded out to short his first time up. Charlie Decker in his 5th inning of work. Grounded to the right side. It could be trouble. Falskin is not able to corral the ball. And so Garber is aboard.
Yeah, it seemed like Falskin was going to try to pick it up with his left hand, which glove side, and pitch it over to Johnson. Just was not, honestly, the way and the position that the ball was hit. It was a far run that Falskin had to make out of his second base post, and Garber certainly showed the speed right there.
Yeah, Garber, not bad speed for a catcher.
No, not at all. I mean, I have to say, I just love his aesthetic of just bare hands and a bat. What he's been rocking these last 2 games versus the Oaks. No gloves, no nothing. Just
so
baseball.
1 out, and now Jackson Reed at the plate. Looks at one upstairs for a ball, and the Saints, that's, if you're looking for a start, there's something right there.
Yeah, just the 3rd base runner that Charlie Decker has allowed this game.
And Decker, as it is right now, is by far outpitched Turner and McDonald. As that one misses downstairs, it's now 2-0 on Jackson Reed. Well, Reed, the left fielder for the Saints, since recently coming to the Saints, has had a decent start to his season. And the 2-0. Hits the outside corner, 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, good framing job right there by helping out his roommate of the summer, Charlie Decker.
Here's the 2-1. There's a fastball right on the outside corner, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. We have seen Decker go deep into the game. Seen him go 5 innings now. What he hopes to complete for his 4th time. We've seen him go 5 innings 3 times thus far. He's 2 outs away from completing that again. It's now a 2-2 count on Jackson Reed as he fouls that one off. Yeah, Charlie Decker, his 6th start, he has not gone shorter than 4 innings in a game. We were talking about for today how he was selected for the All-Star team. He was not used, though. He did not pitch, likely to conserve his arm for today. There he goes. Throw down to second. Garber is safe. So Garber is able to slide in there ahead of the tag for his first stolen base of the season. He's now 1 for 2 in stolen bases as Reed strikes out.
Yeah, that was strong base running by Garber. Both times getting over to first and now second base. Really had to stretch his body out and make that play as the ball came in fast from Landon West behind the dish, and Zach Moore was on top of it, but Garber wins the battle.
Jax Ryan, a little whoops check swing, fouls it back, 0-1. Well, yeah, Johnny Garber will take second there, got a pretty good jump. Now 2 outs in the inning, and Decker now with 4 strikeouts on the night. No balls and 1 strike on Jax Ryan. Decker deals. Misses low. Garber will retreat to second. He got a pretty big secondary lead, but he's able to get back. It's now 1-1 on Jax Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan walked his last time, got a stolen base, but was left stranded after Decker was able to retire the next 2.
1-1. There's a fastball on the inside corner. It's now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jax Ryan, he drew a walk back in the 3rd inning. Looks to get something going for the Saints with Garber at second and 2 outs. The 1-2. In the dirt, blocked by West. Throw down to third. Garber is safe. So Johnny Garber able to take 2 bases in this inning, as he read that one immediately as it went in the dirt, as it skipped just a little too far out in front of Landon West for him to throw him out.
Yeah, that was a bang-bang play at third base. I mean, Garber with a good base run. I mean, Landon West reacted very quickly to that.
That's in the dirt. It's now a full count on Jax Ryan.
No, Garber wasn't just satisfied with having 1 stolen base. He wanted 2.
There's a swing and a miss, so Charlie Decker, his 5th strikeout of the night. And we now head to 5-0 Oaks. We'll be right back. Here we are in the top of the 6th inning. It's a 5-0 lead for the Conejo Oaks. And Lucas Danuitz will lead things off here in the 6th inning. He's a 0 for 2 on the day. He reached on an error back in the first. He's walked and he has struck out. Steps in as the Oaks with a 5-run cushion over the Saints. That one is fouled off right into the Saints dugout. Well, this is the third time in a row that we have seen this game get at least into the 6th inning where the Saints have not scored a run. The 0-1. There's a fastball that hits the lower part of the zone. 0-2. Well, Lucas Danuitz on the season has 22 hits as he pops that one up to the left side, and the shortstop Jax Ryan is able to make the catch on the outfield grass. 1 out.
Yeah, and after the tough outing for Mason McDowell, his day was over just after 1 inning. 3-run shot from Tyler Hawley. It's now Daniel Tovar making his 8th appearance on the mound with an 0-1 record and a 3.97 ERA. Spent past season at Nevada University where had 7 appearances, was 0-1 with a 9.35 ERA, and at a Crespi High School in California.
Galloway looks at a fastball strike on the outside corner. Well, he's hitless so far on the day. 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch and a walk.
Yeah, but just talk about the work that Charlie Decker has done thus far. I mean, just allowing 2 hits and back-to-back strikeouts.
That one misses downstairs for a ball. Yeah, I mean, at this point, overall on the season, Charlie Decker, he's been, certainly today, he's been lights out. He was lights out against the Foresters. On the Oaks would lose that game 4-2. He allowed just 1 run on June 24th against the Saints. That was the last time he pitched against the Saints. So, just over 3 weeks ago, when the Oaks won 4-1, and the man at the plate was responsible for a 2-run home run that game, Jacob Galloway. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Misses upstairs. It's now 2-2 on Galloway. Well, there's 1 out here in the 6th inning. Oaks still up by 5. 2-2. That one is fouled away outside the stadium. It's still 2-2.
Yeah, the question really for the Oaks now is going to be who comes out of the bullpen, and are they going to be able to maintain this lead that we see the Oaks have? Because that's really been kind of the hit-or-miss question that we've seen. Starting pitching has been really solid and gives a good comfort to the offense and defense, but when that bullpen comes in, it's a 50-50.
The 2-2 pitch. That one is launched high and deep to right field. Milto back to the wall. And he's not able to make the catch. Looked like it went off between his glove and the wall, and Galloway is at second.
Yeah, that was just inches away from being the 3rd home run of the day for Galloway. You knew he wished he had that one. It looked like, yeah, just hit off that right field wall as Milto tried to make the diving grab to get it. Luckily for him, it didn't go over.
Yeah, nice effort by Milto out there in right field to attempt to save it. As Galloway is now at second with a 1-out double for Landon West. West has walked a couple times on the day and popped out. As there's an off-speed strike on the middle part of the zone, 0-1.
Yeah, Landon West just has done a really good job since filling in or coming to the Oaks starting July, filling in at first base and also behind the dish. And slowly his bat has been warming up.
There's a slow chopper to third. Enright throws to first for the out. So 2 outs as West was not able to advance Galloway. And that now brings up Tyler Holly for the Oaks, who is 2 for 3 with over the right field wall his last time up. That was last inning in the 5th. So Holly, at this ballpark, he has, over his 2 home runs here, he has collected 5 RBIs off of those alone. So
Yes.
no doubt he likes this ballpark.
Certainly loves to play the Saints too.
First pitch. Holly takes a high fastball inside, 1-0. There's 2 outs in the inning. Holly would like to keep this one going. 1 ball, no strikes, with 2 outs. And here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a miss. It's now 1 ball and 1 strike on Holly. There's 2 outs in the inning. Galloway at second. 5-0 Oaks. Nolan Johnson waits on deck. 1-1. There is a ball that misses just a little inside. 2-1 on Tyler Holly.
Well, a chance here for the Oaks to score another run. They've scored at least 1 run in the past 3 innings, which is giving them a 5-0 lead.
Here's the 2-1. There's a shot. Nice play by Trotter Enright, and he throws, and it gets past Medella. And that'll bring Galloway to the plate. Boy, the defense continues to let down the Saints pitching. That's now the 4th error of the night committed by the Saints, and Trotter Enright just overthrew Medella there.
Yeah, tried to get a little too jazzy with that throw. Kind of did the spin into throw, and I think he kind of lost the sense of direction of where Medella exactly was, because that ball was a good few feet outside of the reach of Medella. And it's now the 6th run of the game for the Oaks, and they've really put themselves in control.
So Holly at first now with 2 outs. Johnson looks at a strike on the inside corner, 0-1. Well, Nolan Johnson on the day is 0 for 2 with a walk. So it's now 6-0 Oaks. 0-1. Chopper to second. Freer will throw to first to end the inning. Well, another unearned run for the Oaks, following a double and ultimately an error. So now we head to the bottom of the 6th. Can the Saints turn it around? Find out when we come back. Noah Williams will lead things off in the bottom of the 6th as Charlie Decker is out for his 6th inning of work. So if Decker If he gets an out here, that'll be his new game high of the season. His game high currently 5 innings, so Noah Williams will lead things off for the Saints as he looks at a ball downstairs, 1-0. Well, Noah Williams on the day is 1 for 2 with a single, his first time up. And the 1-0. A big swing and a miss from Williams. He was ready to fire away there, but he comes up empty. It's now 1-1.
Yeah, it was a high-powered fastball right there from Charlie Decker.
The Saints with just 2 hits on the day. Williams has one of those. 1-1. Grounded right back up the middle, a base hit. So Noah Williams on with his 2nd hit of the day.
Yeah, seemingly the only guy offensively that has found his way versus Charlie Decker. Other than that, the Saints offense has been kept very quiet.
That now brings up Trotter Enright, the 3rd baseman for the Saints. He is 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a ground out. As Williams is at first with nobody out. And Charlie Decker will continue to face on against the Saints. First pitch. There's a fastball strike on the outer part of the plate. 0-1. Old Trotter Enright from the left side, a corner infielder and a middle infielder at 3rd and shortstop as we have seen this season. He's playing 3rd tonight. Misses low and away. It's now an even 1-1 count on Trotter Enright. Well, Enright, a rising sophomore at Cal State Long Beach. His freshman year, he started in 28 of the 31 games that he played. He hit .240 with 8 RBIs. That one misses low for ball 2. Trotter Enright graduated from Camarillo High School in 2024. He led that team to the CIF Southern Section Division IV Championship. And Decker checks on Williams at first. He gets back. And now 2024 was the first CIF championship for Camarillo High School since 2002. And Enright actually drove in the game-winning run for that game. And there goes Williams, throw down to second. It goes into center field, and Williams is safe. Well, kind of odd there. Williams, he was not hustling to second base. Oaks definitely had a shot at him if West was able to get that throw on point.
Yeah, certainly. And now it's his 2nd stolen base of the day. He's up to 8 on the season. And yeah, you're right, Sammy. That was a real chance right there to be able to get the caught stealing.
3 balls and 1 strike as the lights are on here at Jackie Robinson Memorial Field. 3-1 misses downstairs. It's a walk to Enright. So the Saints, they're in business in this bottom of the 6th inning. They've got an uphill battle as they are chasing 6 runs. It'll bring up Joey Milto for the Saints.
Yeah, it took all the way to the 6th inning last time for the Saints to score any sort of runs, but that was once Alex Umlin Day was over. Saints bullpen really struggled there and allowed 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th on their still way to a win, 7-5 win last Saturday. So Decker not hoping for the same results.
There's a swing and a miss from Milto, 0-1. Well, Joey Milto, he's hit 4 home runs this season, and he leads the team in that category. Kind of to the point where be surprised not to see him in the home run derby. No balls and 1 strike. 2 on. Decker delivers, and it misses low and away. It's an even 1-1 count on Joey Milto. So Noah Williams at 2nd with Trotter Enright at 1st. Check to second, and it gets past Zach Mora, but Williams did not pick it up quick enough to advance. So he remains at second. Well, Decker almost had a shot at Williams there. He's almost had a shot to advance on what would have been a throwing error. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. There go the runners. Throw down to third, and they got him. A quick throw on point and a very quick tag by Tyler Hawley at third. And Noah Williams is retired.
Yeah, Tyler Hawley was just able to hit the tip of his toe as he came sliding into third base. A heads-up play right there from West as well as Hawley.
Yeah, Williams, who has stolen 8 on the season, 2 tonight, is caught for the first time this season. Enright does steal second on the play. 2-1. Grounded to the right side. Falskin will throw to first for the out. 2 gone.
Moves over Enright to third base, but a routine play right there for second baseman Cade Falskin.
Brings up Jacob Freer. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a line out and a ground out. So Trotter Enright now at third base. So a productive out for the Saints. They have yet to score in this game. And, you know, you think about being down by 6 runs, too. Kind of an interesting mindset for a double steal there. I mean, the Oaks were given an out.
Yeah, kind of a similar position that we're seeing Charlie Decker in now. All the way back to that 5th inning where it was Johnny Garber on third base. It's now Trotter Enright on third base, both now with 2 outs. So an opportunity for Decker to get out of a little bit more traffic here.
1-0. That one is lined. A base hit to left field. That'll plate Enright. And the Saints are on the board. It's now 6-1 Oaks, following an RBI single by Jacob Freer.
Yeah, that was a great piece of hitting right there. Pretty much a frozen rope into left field. And now gives up the first run that Decker has allowed today. But they'll keep him going with 2 outs.
Levi Medella steps to the plate. He is 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a ground out. There's 2 outs in the inning. Misses low and outside, 1-0. Levi Medella, we saw him get a couple at bats in the All-Star game last night. He came in defensively in right field later in the game. We have seen him play center field as well. 1-0. Misses inside as West takes a look at Freer. It's now 2-0 on Medella. Well, the Saints, like 2 games ago against the Oaks, have gotten on the board in the 6th inning. As that one is sliced foul to the left side. It's now 2-1 on Medella. Well, if you're the Saints, you just hope it's not too late. And they've definitely made some run-costing mistakes on the day.
Yeah, that's kind of what it's been for the Saints in those last 2 losses versus the Oaks, just a little bit too late.
2-1. Hits the inner part of the plate for a strike. The count is even at 2. Jacob Freer at first with 2 outs. It's now a 2-2 count on Levi Medella. Charlie Decker looks to complete his 6th inning with a 2-2 count on Medella. It's foul tipped right against Galloway. He was not able to hold on to the baseball. So Levi Medella putting up a battle against Decker. He's already pitched his game high this season. Freer at first with 2 outs. He's got a decent lead. He's going. Medella takes one outside, throw down to second. It skips away from Zach Mora, so Jacob Freer steals his 10th base of the season. He's now 10 for 12 in stolen bases.
Yeah, he's second on the team in that category and clearly showing why right there. But that connection between West and Moore just really hasn't been on point when it comes to completing the stealing attempt.
3-2, grounded to the right side. Cade Falskin throws to first. That'll do it. Saints get on the board, but Charlie Decker, a game high, 6 innings in this season. What an outstanding performance by Decker, and we will likely see a new pitcher next inning, but we will head to the 7th inning. We'll be right back. Top of the 7th inning, it's now 6-1 Oaks as Jake Schwartz will lead things off for Conejo. In his last 2 plate appearances, he's 2 for 3 on the night. And he looks at a fastball strike on the outside corner. Daniel Tovar in his 2nd inning of work, as he allowed an unearned run last inning, so, not exactly a fault on his part on the mound, as that one misses low for a ball, 1-1. Schwartz, saw him hit a home run last Saturday at this ballpark. The 1-1. And Schwartz takes an off-speed high and outside, 2-1.
Yeah, well, the Saints were just able to chop away a little bit off the RBI single from Jacob Freer, but they're going to have to add a little bit more, and we'll see if Charlie Decker's day is over, which we probably expect.
Popped up right side, and near the line, it'll be the right fielder, Milto, coming in to make the catch. 1 out.
Yeah, that stayed up for quite some time, led all the way to Joey Milto being able to make the play out in right field.
Seemingly higher than the St. Louis Arch. And that'll bring up Zach Mora, the shortstop. He is 0 for 2 on the day with a walk. As there's a fastball that catches the lower part of the zone, 0-1.
Well, it's the final 3 innings that the Oaks will be playing at Jackie Robinson Field this summer.
That one misses down and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yeah, if we look at what's to come on their schedule, the only 2 non-affiliate teams that they have left to play are the Riptide and the Blues, and the Blues they have not faced yet this season. So Mora is behind now, 1-2. With one out here in the top of the 7th. 1-2 is fouled away. It goes outside the stadium. Still 1-2. There's a swing and a miss, so Mora down on strikes, and Tavar collects his first strikeout.
Yeah, it's the second time today for Mora that he's been caught chasing a pitch to be struck out. And right there, another one, as now he's struck out twice, walked once, and leads way to the 9-hole Cade Falskin.
The batter is now Cade Falskin with 2 outs. Misses upstairs, 1 ball and no strikes. Well, Falskin, he's 0 for 3 on the day. He struck out his last time up. As the Oaks holding a 5-run lead right now. It was 6-0 at that point. As the Saints, they scored 1 run in the bottom of the 6th inning. They've still got a big hill to climb. The 2-0. There's a fastball, just misses a little inside. It's 3-0 on Cade Falskin. Well, Tavar allowed 1 hit last inning, and Oaks were able to punish the Saints for an error with a run. And the 3-0 is a fastball that catches the outside corner for a strike, 3-1. Three balls and 1 strike. And Tavar deals. Fastball that misses just a little inside, so a 2-out walk to Cade Falskin puts him on first. That'll bring up Tommy Kenlinger, top of the order now. Kenlinger is 1 for 4 with a home run back in the 3rd inning. Sky is getting darker out here in Pasadena, California. It's not pitch black yet. There's a strike on the lower part of the zone, 0-1.
Yeah, it's kind of that beautiful twilight hour here where the mountains aren't completely gone as the sun is still peeking out, or I should say peeking out from the west coast, closer to the beach.
That one is line foul to the right side, 0-2. So there's 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. And Kenlinger looks to keep this inning going. 6-1 Oaks with 2 outs. And the 0-2, there goes Falskin, and it's fouled. Falskin will be sent back to first.
Yeah, I don't think he realized that before he slid into second base, and it was second baseman Jacob Freer that had to let him know. Well, not this time.
These two teams facing each other for the final. A bittersweet game here at Jackie Robinson Memorial Field for both teams. Oaks soaking in their final moments at this ballpark. Misses low for a ball. 1-2 on Kenlinger.
Yeah, well, both times the Oaks have played here at Jackie Robinson Field, they've come out victorious, looking to sweep all the games that they've played here. Make it a 3-0 to end the season at Jackie Robinson Memorial Field.
There goes Falskin, and it's a swing and a miss, so Falskin running doesn't matter, as Kenlinger goes down swinging for Tavar's first strikeout, and it's time to stretch here at Jackie Robinson Memorial Field as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Stay tuned. Here we are in the bottom of the 7th inning. Nate Hernandez will take over for the Conejo Oaks, making his 7th appearance on the mound this summer. And Hernandez has just allowed one unearned run that came on July 10th when the Oaks cooked the Seagulls in that game, 16-6. Hernandez out on the mound for his 7th appearance. He has struck out 7 batters so far this season, has allowed 3 walks and 7 hits. He's pitched 9 total innings this summer. As Turner takes a fastball inside for a ball, well, Nate Hernandez, rising senior at Biola, where he transferred after 2 years at Oxnard College. 1-0, basically the same pitch, 2 balls and no strikes. Graduated from Pacifica High School in 2022, where he threw the school's first no-hitter that year and was the strikeout record holder as well as the team captain. 3 straight fastballs inside has made it 3-0 on Cody Turner. Well, Hernandez was also the 2021 League Player of the Year at Pacifica. 3 balls and no strikes. Hernandez delivers. It's right over the plate for a strike, 3-1.
Yeah, his parents here today watching their son on here at Jackie Robinson Field. They are pretty present at every single game. A good clan that he's got.
Turner gets a piece of that one, fouls it right off of the mask of Landon West.
Yeah, Hernandez has been one of those more efficient guys. He's not made as many appearances as others, but when he comes in, he just gets straight to business, and his
really
one win
does.
comes back all the way back on June 6th versus the Philippines baseball group, where he pitched 2 innings, walked 2, had 1 strikeout in the 9 batters he faced. Still no ERA today.
3-2 Turner.
Yeah, it'd be the only 4th walk that Hernandez has allowed today, and really for the rest of this ball game, it's going to be up to the Oaks bullpen to just not allow anything more. And with a 6-1 lead, you obviously have a little bit more comfort to do that. But, you know, in your last game, you want to make a statement here at Jackie Robinson Field.
Johnny Garber steps to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a single on the night, as Turner is at first with nobody out. First pitch. Hits the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Well, the Saints, they scored their first and only run so far. Last inning was on, you saw a single by Noah Williams, and he was brought in by Jacob Freer with an RBI single. A single by Williams, and, beg your pardon, a walk. And as Garber lines out to third.
Yeah, a little bit of bunnies right there from Tyler Hawley. Got up, and it almost looked like he did like a double pump trying to get that out line drive. It wasn't a well-hit line drive, kind of just floated over to third base, and Hawley able to make the play and really showing off that glove that has been so efficient and well this year for the Oaks at third base.
That'll bring up Jackson Reed. He's 0 for 2 on the day, a fly out and a strikeout. Turner at first with 1 out. Misses high and outside for a ball, 1-0. Saints have still got their work cut out, chasing 5 runs behind the Oaks.
Yeah, and as you get closer to the postseason, this is where, as a coaching staff, you're starting to really see the pitchers who are going to be playing in those meaningful games, especially down the stretch.
1-0. A swing and a miss. It's now 1-1 on Jackson Reed. There's 1 gone, and Turner, he stands at first. And Hernandez, he's been able to work fast consistently this season. 1-1. Fouled straight back. It's now 1-2 on Jackson Reed. Now will the Oaks, they're one win away from their 20th win of the season, coming just one game after the All-Star break. 1-2 with one out, and Turner at first. Here's the 1-2. Fastball high and outside. It's now 2-2 on Reed. Well, Reed is hitless on the day so far, as the Saints just trying to get back at the Oaks, one base runner at a time. 2 balls and 2 strikes with one out. Turner's running, and the throw is high and goes into center field. Turner will take off for third, and he will make it. Well, Turner took off a bit early in terms of the pitch sequence, but at the same time, he caught Hernandez and the Oaks off guard as Hernandez had to rush that throw and just threw it off the tip of the glove of Mora.
Yeah, threw it a little bit outside, like you said, on the tip of the glove of Mora, and now another base runner 90 feet away for the Saints to make it another run on the night.
2-2 to Reed. There's a fly ball in the air to center field. Kendlinger coming in. He makes the catch, tagging, and coming home is Cody Turner. The throw to the plate is not quite in time. Well, Cody Turner, a great slide. He just got his hand underneath that tag from Landon West. It was a great throw, too, by Tommy Kendlinger, but Jackson Reed, he got it just deep enough for Turner to come home, and it's now a 4-run ball game.
Yeah, he got his hand in there, according to the umpires, what he was saying. And yeah, I mean, it was a bang play. It was a hell of a throw by Tommy Kendlinger, pretty much out from center field. And Cody Turner, not extremely the fastest guy, but was able to make it work and get there to get the second run of the night for the Saints.
That now brings up Jax Ryan, the shortstop, as it's now a 6-2 ball game. Popped up really in on the hands, and it's Hernandez who is able to make the catch. So the Saints score 1 in the bottom of the 7th. It's now 6-2 Oaks as we head to the 8th. Stay tuned. Seven innings in the books. We are 2 innings away from the conclusion of this game as it is a beautiful night here in Pasadena, California. A beautiful night for baseball under the lights. as Lucas Danuitz will step to the plate, and Daniel Tovar in his third inning of work. He's been pitching great for the Saints, allowing just one unearned run. As Danuitz takes a high fastball inside for a ball. Well, Lucas Danuitz is hitless on the day, 0 for 3 with a walk. 1-0. That one is smacked in the air to center field. Noah Williams gives it a ride, and he is able to make the catch for the out.
Yeah, good play right there by Williams, running to his right out in left center field to make the play. The Oaks, all they can really do is just add more insurance to a 6-2 lead.
Brings up Jacob Galloway, and they've certainly got the guys at the plate that are capable of doing that. As Jacob Galloway, no stranger to long balls at Jackie Robinson Memorial Field. Hit a 2-run bomb back on June 24th, 3 weeks ago. And he steps in with one out here in the 8th. First pitch is a fastball upstairs for a ball. Galloway doubled his last time up to right field on a deep fly ball in which Milto leaped up for it and just came up a little bit short. 1-0. Galloway looks at a strike on the lower part of the zone, 1-1. With a 4-run lead, the Saints were able to score a run thanks to a sac fly, a walk and a sac fly. Misses upstairs, and it's now a 2-1 count on Jacob Galloway.
Yeah, and for the Saints, they really want to start to find their rhythm close towards the end of the season. Currently on a 3-game losing streak and struggled in the past 10 games. They've only won 2 of the past 10 games.
There's a swing and a miss. Took some off of that one on the off speed. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And they only benefit from the San Diego Wave being the 5th place team, who are 4-6. So there's not really a team right below them that's fighting for their spot, but certainly have to keep the momentum going into the playoffs.
2-2 pitch is fouled away outside the stadium. So still a 2-2 count on Jacob Galloway with 1 out. Beautiful night of baseball here at Brookside Park. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. Nobody on. Tovar delivers, and Galloway fouls off another. Landon West waits on deck for the Conejo Oaks. It's Galloway battling Tovar here with 1 out. This is outside. It's now a full count on Galloway. It's previously at Texas A&M as he reps that gear. It's a full count on Galloway with 1 out. 3-2 on the way. Is popped up. Shallow center field. The shortstop, Jax Ryan, is able to make the catch for the out. 2 out. That now brings up Landon West for the Conejo Oaks. West is currently 0 for 2 with 2 walks.
Yeah, one of those walks, he was eventually brought in by the 3-run shot by Tyler Hawley.
Takes a strike on the upper inner part of the zone, 0-1. Yeah, Tyler Hawley waits on deck. Yeah, that 3-run bomb by Hawley made it 5-0 at the time. That one is chopped to the left side. The third baseman, Enright, throws to first, and Medella was not able to scoop it. It gets past him. Throw to second. Hawley is safe. So another error for the Saints. That would be their 5th of the day.
Yeah, it's been all sorts of troubles with the connection, whether it's Trotter Enright, Jack Ryan, or Jacob Freer, and their throw over to first base, and that one right there from Enright. Did a good job at charging towards the ball, the chopper that West hit kind of between him and Ryan, but his throw just a little bit too low as it kind of hit the dirt right before it got to Medella. And it's just been these self-inflicted wounds on top of the Oaks continuing to smash this baseball has just not been a recipe of success for the Saints all night long.
2 outs and Landon West at second for Tyler Holly. First pitch, a swing and a miss, 0-1. Well, Tyler Holly's home run, a 3-run bomb back in the 5th inning. He's also singled on the night. Also reached on an error back in the 6th. He flew out back in the 3rd inning. 2 outs here in the 8th inning. The 0-1. Hits the lower part of the zone, no balls and 2 strikes. Tyler Holly, rising junior at Cal State Fullerton. Batted .205 his freshman year in 2024. West at second with 2 outs. 0-2 pitch. Misses downstairs. It's now 1-2. Tyler Holly, just thinking about how far he's come this season. Starting off the season 0 for 11 and belting out 4 home runs on the season now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner on second. Tovar delivers. Fouled straight back. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Tyler Holly.
Well, that's why they wear ABDG on the back of their hats. All Oaks players wear that on their baseball caps. All about developing game, and we certainly have seen that this season as Holly has really embodied that. We talked about it. It was even defensive struggles. We saw him have a few errors here and there. But yeah, both sides of the ball, he's really stepped it up, and he's become a main contributor for this Oaks team.
1-2, misses high and inside, almost hit Holly on the shoulder. It's an even 2-2 count. Well, yeah, I mean, Tyler Holly leading the team in home runs at one point. Has led the team in another category or 2. Galloway leads with 20 RBIs.
Yeah, he's 3rd on the team with 22 hits right now.
Misses downstairs in the dirt for a ball. It's now a full count on Tyler Holly.
But where he's been really effective is runners in scoring position. 2nd on the team with 17 RBIs. He certainly has a knack for when he has other Oaks in scoring position, just like he has Landon West at second base right now.
He's also got a sharp magnetic glove at 3rd base. A full count with 2 outs and a runner at second. Payoff pitch from Tovar. And Holly fouls that one away, and we will reset and do it again. Well, Holly really getting his money's worth against Tovar, putting up a battle here in this 8th inning. As Tovar looks to finish off what would be his 3rd and likely final inning, with how extensive this one has been. His longest one by far. Another 3-2. Holly fouls off another one. So he'll see yet another pitch. What an epic at-bat Holly is putting on.
Yeah, fighting back from an 0-2 count. It's now been full for the past few swings.
Quite a few defensive swings from Holly. Still a full count with West at second. And 2 outs here in the 8th inning. Oaks with a 4-run lead. Another payoff. Holly rips one right back up the middle for a base hit. West is being waved home. The throw to the plate is cut off. And it's an RBI single for Tyler Holly, and that makes it a 7-2 game. Boy, what a battle that was. Holly put on against Tovar, and Tovar has allowed his first earned run. Boy, what an at-bat by Holly there.
Yeah, it's now 5 RBIs on the night for Tyler Holly, who has continued to be extremely effective at the plate. And now makes it a 7-2 ball game for the Oaks. Be Holly's 18th RBI of the season.
Johnson showing bunt and pulling it back. Takes it outside for a ball. Well, the Oaks back to a 5-run lead. As they have seen for a good fair majority of the game, as it's 1-0 on Nolan Johnson. 1-0 misses downstairs, 2-0. Well, Johnny Garber's going out to the mound to talk to Tovar, who has been pitching really well, but has been finding a lot of trouble in this 8th inning. The Oaks, the key is they've been really making him work this inning, and have been able to fight off pitches, hit them foul, and continue to get reps at the plate.
Yeah, we just saw that with Tyler Holly. See if Nate Johnson does it to him too.
2 balls and no strikes to Johnson. With 2 outs, Holly at first, the 2-0. Johnson chops it to short. Jax Ryan will throw to second for the force. To end the inning, well, Tovar through 3 innings, 2 runs, a little bit of a slow and antsy finish at the end there, but he gets through it, and we head to the bottom of the 8th inning, 7-2 Oaks. We'll be back. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning, and the Saints have the top of the order due up with Williams, Enright, and Milto, and one defensive change for the Oaks. The new left fielder is Henry Borjas, taking over for Jake Schwartz. So Williams leads off this bottom of the 8th. 7-2 Oaks. Nate Hernandez on for his second inning. As Williams looks at a strike on the upper part of the zone. Well, Nate Hernandez faced 4 batters in the 7th inning. Allowed just 1 walk and 1 run following the sac fly from Jackson Reed. As that one misses upstairs for a ball, 1-1. Yeah, the Saints, they've been able to manufacture a couple runs on the day, but for much of the game, they've been down by 5 runs. 1-1 is fouled away against the screen. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Well, if we look at what's to come for the Arroyo Seco Saints as they stand in 4th place in the CCL South, after tonight they will host the Orange County Riptide tomorrow night for a 6:05 game here at Jackie Robinson Memorial Field. 1-2. Grounded to the right side. That is a fair ball. Johnson has trouble picking it up and is not able to make the play. Well, we've seen defensive lapses for the Saints, and we see one right there for the Oaks as Johnson had that one hit right by the heel of the glove and was just not able to pick it up anytime soon.
Yeah, simply just wasn't able to maintain and control that. He knew that that was on him, but the Oaks will live to see another day. And yeah, you talk about these next 2-3 matchups, really the next 2 matchups for the Saints. These are, I mean, must-wins every game. I mean, the Riptide in the playoffs. And so if they want to make a mark in the first round or even championship, they're going to have to just play better baseball. It's kind of as simple as that, you know, eliminating the defensive errors and capitalizing with the runners in scoring position, because in their last 10 games, they're 2-8.
No balls and 1 strike on Trotter Enright with Williams at first. Misses upstairs for a ball. Yeah, and adding on to that, they're also going to have to keep on punishing teams for their mistakes. All those, each individual thing, it seems small, but they go a long way to help you win baseball games. 1 ball and 1 strike. Williams with a pretty good lead at first. That hits the inside corner. It's now 1-2 on Trotter Enright. Enright hitless on the day so far. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a walk. Yeah, him and Jax Ryan on the left side of the infield, they've hit third base with errors, each 2 apiece. 1-2. Fastball misses upstairs. It's an even 2-2 count on Enright.
Yeah, still a chance here. I mean, they're going to have to start putting some hits on the board, which will eventually lead to runs, but starts 1 batter at a time, a 2-2.
A check on Noah Williams at first. He gets back safely with a head-first dive. Yeah, the Saints, they have had their work cut out for some time, and they still do. 7-2 Oaks. 2-2. There goes Williams, and it's fouled off to the left side, so Williams will retreat to first. Well, highly tactical if you're Noah Williams there to take a big lead, to let the Oaks know that you're a threat, but you know, you don't necessarily want to steal on the first attempt to give yourself away too quickly, especially with the kind of battle and at-bat that Enright is putting on against Nate Hernandez, as he's got an even 2-2 count with Williams at first. Hernandez has definitely had to work in this game. And he checks on Williams at first. Pretty good timing if you're Nate Hernandez. Every now and then, check on a fast runner like Williams. It's still a 2-2 count on Trotter Enright. Williams at first with nobody out. 2-2 pitch. Enright rips one to right center field. That's right in the gap.
and will head to the wall. It'll be cut off by Kenlinger, and Williams will stop at third. And it's a double for Trotter Enright. He finally joins the hit party on the day as the Saints are in business. Here in the bottom of the 8th inning, they've got a chance to score here.
Yeah, good piece of hitting right there from Trotter Enright. Just jumps in front of the fastball from Nate Hernandez and able to fill into the gap right there between center and right field. And, well, we've talked about it. The Saints really need to capitalize on their opportunities, in no better position right here with 2 on and 0 outs. And now Joey Milto, who, really has kind of had on and off games between the Oaks, has really never found his rhythm truly, even though he is one of the stronger players for this club. And he's 0 for 3 today, but certainly a chance right here. I mean, he has 4 home runs, another time to deliver when the Saints need him the most.
So runners at second and third with nobody out. Joey Milto, leader in home runs for the Saints, takes a fastball high and outside, 1-0.
Yeah, also leads the team with 25 RBIs. I mean, slowly chipping away. It's not like this game is over after this inning. They still got the bottom of the ninth.
Yeah.
And so,
and
whether it's Nate Hernandez on the mound or someone else, the Saints can certainly make this a ball game.
1-0. Milto fouls that one off. Yeah, the Oaks, they're in a vulnerable position right now. Even though Milto can't tie the game with one swing here.
Make it a whole lot more interesting.
Yeah, Milto, as it stands now, with one swing, he could make this a 2-run game. As the Saints have 2 runners on scoring position and great speed on the bases, so a single to the outfield could very well bring home a couple of runs. As Milto looks at a strike on the lower part of the zone, it's 1-2.
Yeah, and for Nate Hernandez, it's just one batter at a time. This is why having comfort always can be a little bit more securing as a pitcher, but in a situation like this, less space to make a mistake.
1-2. His pop back foul and out of play. Yeah, I mean, I think this is really the most we've had to see Nate Hernandez work this season, and this is the most trouble we've seen him in. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes still on Joey Milto. He could very easily bring home 1 run with a sac fly. And the infield is back, so a ground ball could be in order as well. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hernandez deals. Fastball misses low. It's now 2-2 on Milto. We've seen the Saints be in business a few times, and they've scored a run apiece in the 6th and 7th innings. But they haven't been the most consistent with capitalizing on opportunities. 2-2. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout for Nate Hernandez as he changed him up, as he took some off. Big first out for the Oaks.
Yeah, that was a much-needed strikeout, I think, just for Nate Hernandez's confidence back on the mound. I mean, certainly he has it all game, but to kind of get back into that zone after allowing pretty much 2 that Williams was able to reach on, but nonetheless, now it's 1 out.
1 out and a runner at third. Jacob Freer is the batter, 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. Off speed, hits the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Well, Nate Hernandez, he allowed 1 run last inning. Oaks still with a 5-run lead. The Oaks were able to score in the top of the 8th inning. 2nd and 3rd, 1 out. Here's the 0-1 to Jacob Freer. And he fouls that one away. It's now 0-2. Well, Hernandez, he's definitely battling his way through this inning.
Yeah, interesting to see what pitch he goes to here. If he wants to change it up and try to go to the off speed. I mean, his fastball is always efficient, but especially when a batter is expecting it, that's the best chance to go off speed.
Here's the 0-2. Misses upstairs. It's 1-2 on Freer. Second and third, 1 out still. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Misses just a little bit outside. It's now a 2-2 count on Freer. Well, Saints, they're really making Hernandez work, as the Oaks have made the Saints pitchers work. They certainly made Cody Turner, the starter, work. And Turner is right now the pitcher of record, as is Decker. 2-2. In the air, left side, in foul territory. It will get out of play. Well, still 2-2 on Jacob Freer. Two runners in scoring position, and you have to think by now those runners are getting a little more antsy to come home. Can't be too antsy, though. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. Hernandez deals. Swing and a miss! Back-to-back strikeouts for Nate Hernandez. And 2 huge outs for the Oaks. No outs to second and third, 2 outs, and still no runs.
And it's what you love to see in your pitcher, just staying cool, calm, and collected, especially in high-pressure situations. He understood with 2 base runners on, there's not a lot of error that he can make, but has stayed calm, got 2 strikeouts, and now it's just down to Levi Medella to really bring these base runners for the Saints home. But Nate Hernandez should just continue what he's been doing. Take it 1 pitch at a time.
Second and third, 2 outs now. Levi Medella rips 1 foul. Well, right idea if you're Medella. And now, 2 huge outs. Second with runners in scoring position and less than 2 outs. There are so many ways you could bring that runner home. And now with 2 outs, puts a lot of pressure on Medella. He's got to get a base hit to score that run, or see a wild pitch or a pass ball or something. The 0-1. Fouled straight back, and it's an 0-2 count on Levi Medella. So Hernandez, who put 2 runners on with nobody out, is now 1 strike away from getting out of this inning unscathed. He's allowed just 1 run on the day so far. No balls, 2 strikes, second and third with 2 outs. 0-2 pitch. Chopper back to Hernandez. He tosses to first. What a job by the rising senior He gets out of this inning after nobody out. Retires the next 3 batters, 2 of them via strikeouts. What a job by Hernandez as we head to the 9th inning. 7-2 Oaks.
We go to the top of the 9th inning, and something of some shock. Daniel Tovar is still in there as he had to labor his way through the 8th inning after allowing a run. Well, Oaks will come up to bat, and it's the bottom of the order, and Henry Borjas now batting for Jake Schwartz, getting his first at bat. He took over for Schwartz defensively in the 7th inning. First pitch is smacked to the right side, and it's caught by Medella in the air. 1 out.
He was like flash out of first base right there, getting the out. 1 down.
That brings up Zach Mora, the shortstop. He is 0 for 3 on the day with a couple of strikeouts. As the Oaks, they're 3 defensive outs away from their 20th win of the season, and it would be their 3rd straight win, and all against the Saints, as Mora takes a high strike, no balls, and 1 strike. 1 out here in the 9th inning. And here's the 0-1 to Mora. Fouled back. 0-2 on Zach Mora. Well, Daniel Tovar had a tough 8th inning to face as he faced just 5 batters but allowed a key RBI single. Here's the 0-2. High fly ball to left center field. And the left fielder, Jackson Reed, is able to make the catch for the 2nd out.
Yeah, just down to 1 offensive out here for the Oaks. They want to add anything more to a 7-2 lead, but man, you talk about Nate Hernandez, that bottom of the 8th inning. I mean, that was extremely crucial with 2 on for the Saints. Struck out a pair and then was able to get the 3rd batter, Levi Medella, to ground out. That was just, I mean, it doesn't show up on the stat sheet as anything more than 2 strikeouts, but that was a very impactful half inning right there.
Well, here's Cade Falskin. He looks at a fastball strike on the outside corner. Falskin walked his last time up. He is 0 for 3 on the day. And the Oaks still with a 5-run, 7-2 lead over the Saints. Tovar deals. Misses just a little upstairs, and all things considered, Tovar has been able to work through this inning quickly so far as he retires 2 batters quickly. One misses downstairs. It's now 2-1 on Cade Falskin. Tommy Kenlinger, representing the top of the order, waits on deck. And the 2-1 coming to Cade Falskin. It's fouled away beyond the lights. So still 2-2 on Falskin. Well, the guy on deck is one of 2 batters who has homered tonight for the Oaks.
Yeah, if you're Tovar, you're not trying to see him again.
Come on, Cade.
2-2 on the way. Just a little bit inside. It's now a full count on Falskin, so Falskin will live to see another pitch here as he makes Tovar work here. Tovar was able to retire the first 2 batters rather quickly. There's 2 outs here in the 9th, the 3-2. Swing and a miss. So that sends us to the bottom of the 9th inning as Tovar with a 1-2-3 inning, and what a performance by Dins. One of them was earned, and he sends this game to the bottom of the 9th. 7-2 Oaks. We'll be back. Bottom of the ninth inning, the Oaks 3 outs away from winning their 3rd straight game this season and against the Arroyo Seco Saints. And for the Oaks, it would be their 20th win if they pull it off here. They've got a 5-run lead as Nate Hernandez returns for his 3rd inning of work. Looking to close it out here in the 9th inning. And for the Oaks, Charlie Decker is currently the pitcher of record. Cody Turner fouls it straight back, 0-1. Well, Cody Turner hitless on the day. He's 0 for 2 with a walk at the plate. He pitched the first 4 innings for the Saints. He allowed 2 runs, including a home run to Tommy Kendlinger, as well as a self-inflicted run that he tried to pick off a runner at second base and ended up throwing it into center field. So Turner behind 0-2 to Nate Hernandez. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. 1 gone here in the bottom of the 9th inning, and the Oaks are now 2 outs away from securing win number 20.
It's now the 3rd strikeout on the day. I should say night for Nathan Hernandez. Continuing where he left off in that 8th inning. It's now down to just 2 outs.
Brings up Johnny Garber for the Saints. He is 1 for 3 on the day with a single back in the 5th inning, and he takes a ball outside from Hernandez, 1-0. Well, you got to shout out Hernandez. He has been outstanding these past few innings, and job not done yet. Still got 2 outs to go. 1-0. Grounded to third, and Holly is able to recover with it, but his throw is not in time and also high. So it's an infield single for Johnny Garber.
Yeah, the ball just kind of, I think, hit off of Holly's foot. So he was trying to get down and play the ground ball, but tried to make a throw over there. But yeah, Garber just a little too fast and got over there in time.
So Garber at first with 1 out, and it brings up Jackson Reed, the left fielder, 0 for 3 on the day. Couple of flyouts and a strikeout.
And well, a double play would end it here.
First pitch. A fastball upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Yeah, with 1 swing, this game could be over. And that would be a strong finish for the Oaks. A double play would certainly put an exclamation point on this win, as Garber at first with 1 out. 1-0. Fastball misses upstairs. It's now 2-0 on Jackson Reed. One out here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Garber with a small lead at first. 2-0. Fastball hits the outside corner for a strike, 2-1. Well, the Saints, they've scored a couple of runs, but again, we saw them blow their biggest opportunity in that bottom of the 8th inning when they put 2 runners on, second and third, nobody out, and could not score. The 2-1 misses inside, goes to the backstop, and Garber will take second. So a pass ball. And Garber able to take second base. Hernandez just looking to rebound here. Hernandez has faced bumps in his performance, but has been able to bounce back tremendously. It's a 3-1 count on Jackson Reed, with Garber at second base with 1 out. Here's the 3-1. And Reed foul tips it into the glove for strike 2. Pressure is on Reed and Hernandez. The 2-2 pitch to Jackson Reed. One out. Here's the payoff, and it's popped up.
Will it stay in play?
It looks like, yep. Tyler Hawley calls it off at third and is able to make the catch for the second out.
Yeah, does a good job letting everybody else know that he's coming in and making that play. Good communication right there to get the second out. It's now down to the bottom of the order, Jax Ryan, to keep the Saints alive here in the ninth.
Well, Ryan is 0 for 2 on the day with a walk. We'll see if he can keep this game going. Well, the Oaks tomorrow are set to face Philippines baseball group at 4 p.m. at George Sparky Anderson Field. Ryan takes a fastball up and in for a ball. It'll be the last time the Oaks and Philippines baseball group face each other tomorrow. Got a couple more matchups against the Orange County Riptide. The 1-0. High fastball, throw down to second, and Garber is safe. Another stolen base for Garber, and it's pretty ambitious for 2 outs. You're down by 5 and down to your last out.
Yeah, got lucky right there. West throw kind of over the head of Holly as he had to do another bunny hop up in the air to get that one. I mean, that could have brought Garber in and had that ball gone past.
2-0. That one is smacked up the middle for a base hit. That'll plate Garber. And with 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth, it's an RBI single by Jax Ryan. And it's now a 7-3 ball game.
Just slow baby steps right here for the Saints as they try to get back into this one, but they're going to need a few more of those if they want any chance at coming back in this one, still with 2 outs.
And if you're Nate Hernandez right now, your motto is bend but don't break.
Mm-hmm.
So Ryan at first with 2 outs. There he goes, and they will let him take second there. It's 1-0 on Noah Williams. Back to the top of the order. The Oaks still have a 4-run cushion. So Ryan now at second with 2 outs. 1-0 to Williams. Fastball hits the inside corner. It's 1-1 on Noah Williams. Williams with 2 hits on the day thus far. He's 2 for 4. He reached on an error by the first baseman, Nolan Johnson, last inning. 1-1. That one is launched foul to the right side. It's now 1-2 on Noah Williams. So Nate Hernandez 1 strike away from finishing this baby. 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth. 7-3 Oaks. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hernandez deals. Swing and a miss! And that'll do it as Williams loses the bat on that swing, and the Oaks win 7-3. They have won their 3rd straight against the Saints and this season, and they have clinched their 20th victory of the 2025 summer season. What a performance by the Oaks tonight. As we bring you back to our booth right behind the field, and, well, the Oaks, they took care of business against the Saints yet again, and for the 3rd game in a row, it was at least 6 innings until the Saints scored a run.
Yeah.
We saw them score a run in the 6th and 1 in the 7th and 1 in the 9th, thanks to a couple of hits, but they finish it off. A strikeout from Noah Williams, and the Oaks, they're going to have a lot of momentum heading into tomorrow at home against Philippines baseball group.
Yeah, and the momentum's going to only carry on as they can hopefully push into this kind of next week and a week and a half as the season kind of comes to a wrap. But, yeah, I think for the Saints, it was, they didn't capitalize on the opportunities, but Charlie Decker, the pitcher of record, is going to get the win tonight. I mean, he pitched one hell of a game, going 6 innings, a season high that we've seen him go. And then Nathan Hernandez, the only 2 pitchers we saw for the Oaks today being extremely effective on the mound. But I think for the Saints, this has kind of been what has been the recipes for their losses. You know, it's been defensive errors, not being able to capitalize on runs. This is now, you know, they were 2-8 in the last 10. This is another game that they've dropped now on a 4-game losing streak. And if they're the Saints and they're looking towards, like, we want a chance at the playoffs this year, those are things they're going to have to clean up. But for the Oaks, they stay hot, and it's their 20th win of the season.
Saints will have to pick up these small pieces. Well, Oaks will head into tomorrow, a 4 p.m. game at home at George Sparks.